No, the big dance doesn't start till next week. But the little dances, they're all over the place right now throughout the college basketball world. Literally, betting action morning, noon, and night. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, 3 of my favorite betting days of the entire year. When it comes to putting together a show off a bunch of games that were played yesterday and are going in action again today, I thought the best way to do it would be quick hitters. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do a handful of quick hitters for Thursday night's NCAA action. We'll start with Notre Dame and Duke. Right now, the Blue Devils 7.5, 144.5 at the open. These teams played back on January 29th. Duke was minus 15. They won 88-66. Throw it out. Throw that game out completely. The class example of a game that gets filled into all the trends trackers and all the stats, but doesn't mean a damn thing. There was no Bonzi Colson and no Matt Farrell for Notre Dame. They were a very different team without those duo. They went 0-5 when they were both hurt. Notre Dame, they got the advantage, familiarity over fatigue against Virginia Tech yesterday. Now it's 3-3, and they had to rally from 21 down yesterday. Fatigue likely to be an issue for the Irish in this contest. But the thing we got to talk about the most, look at the graphic. Get that graphic up there. Duke totals since going to the 2-3 zone full time. Under by 37, under by 22, under by 16.5, under by 39, under by 26.5, under by 21. That, folks, is a meaningful trend worth noting as they match up against the Irish today. An Irish team that's going to have tired legs, may have jump shots falling a little bit short. Texas and Texas Tech. Red Raiders 6.5 at the open, 129. This is 7 o'clock Eastern time on ESPN2, 4 o'clock here on the left coast. We got to ask it. With Azubuike out for Kansas and West Virginia is good. But is Texas Tech the favorite in this field? They're not in the betting markets. Maybe they should be. This is a team that went on an 0-4 late season run. They had a toe injury suffered by Keenan Evans. Justin Gray missed some time. Zach Smith missed some time. Well, guess what? Evans, Gray, and Smith all back on the floor against TCU on Saturday. Evans looked like himself again, 23 points in 26 minutes. He's got the end-game finishing touch. And, of course, boy, I like this quote on for Chris Beard. Chris Beard is becoming one of my favorite coaches in all of college basketball. Bet-on guy. Quote, anything you want in life, kind of like basketball, I think you have to have a plan for what you want. So we'd like to have a good March. Our plan is pretty specific. And one of the parts of our plan is we want to try to have more fun than anybody in college basketball this month. So, led by our seniors, we're going to try to enjoy every moment. That's what March is. I'm glad our guys are having fun. Worth noting, for the Longhorns, Mo Bamba, a big question mark today. Don't know if he's going to be able to suit up. He will affect the point spread. If he doesn't play, Shaka Smart, basically down to 6 players. They out-hustled Iowa State despite their short rotation. They won the boards by 5 and had 8 fewer turnovers in that contest. What else we got? Miami, Notre Dame, ESPN, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern tonight. Right now, Tar Heels 6.5, 151.5. And this is a game where revenge actually means something. Miami was plus 10. What was that, a week ago? A week and a half ago? At North Carolina on senior night, plus 10 in the game. The Hurricanes won straight up, 91-88. Miami had 6 different players score in double digits. They went 34 of 62 from the field. They went 11 of 22 from three-point range. And, they only missed 1 free throw for the entire contest. So they certainly played very well. It is a game that North Carolina will remember. And it's a fascinating situation in this contest because here's Miami, a team that, was in this four-way tie for third place in the ACC with Clemson, Miami, North Carolina, and NC State. What happened? The Tar Heels had to play yesterday. Miami got the bye. But I don't think there's any fatigue for North Carolina. They won, 78-59 over Syracuse, and were not tested, weren't in a tough spot at any point in that contest. They'll be fresh and have the familiarity in their favor this evening. Of course, Miami, this team was really good away from home. They won outright as dogs at North Carolina, at Notre Dame, at Virginia Tech, at NC State. They lost in overtime, played Florida State at Florida State in OT. not a team that I trust as chalk, is 2-8 ATS when favored in ACC games. I don't know. North Carolina with revenge. This is meaningful for the Tar Heels. That's the only way I could look in this one. There's some quick hitters for you. That's the best I could do on short notice, man. Tomorrow's show, loaded. Absolutely loaded. Again, we're going to do the same thing. I hope to have more quick hitters set up for you tomorrow in college hoops. We can go through a bunch of these tourney, bang, 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 bang. Of course, we'll take a look at a couple of NBA as well. Be sure to check back and be sure to give us a like, a follow, a retweet. We need the social media love. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy one of the best betting days of the year. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.